Clock in, clock in. Black gotta just walked in.
Let go. Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now. Don't even be late. Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now. Why they hate? Ese es el culo pa' atrás. Better that's all right now. Right now. Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now.
Team Black gotta stand up, man. Yo. So we seen what happened yesterday with the Young Thug case, man, and I ain't gonna lie, it's looking very sketchy. Not only is it looking very sketchy, it's looking very cheesy. Cause I ain't gonna lie, on Gunna's behalf, it don't look like Gunna is doing the opposite of what he said in that post before he was freed. You feel me? It seemed like he doing the complete opposite. Now, the reason it seemed like he doing the complete opposite is because everything he said was yes, which I don't know if Gunna is too used to getting locked up and stuff like that. But by you saying yes, I would cooperate, that's you saying yes, I would snitch. I don't know if they using good words to tell Gunna, because obviously Gunna is just going off of what his lawyer told him. You feel me? And the things his lawyer told him is, yeah, bro, take this plea. You will not be labeled a snitch. You're not telling on nobody specifically. All you doing is saying yes and yes and yes and yes, and you get to go. But little do you know, bro, it's rules within that plea that say if we need you to come to court, you gotta pull back up on us and go to court. You feel me? And then you gonna think to yourself, well, I thought y'all told me I ain't gonna tell on nobody specifically. They gonna say, yo, it's the same thing. We ain't gonna tell nobody specifically. Just go in there and say yes to everything, just like you did before. Fam gonna go in there. They gonna say, is it true? Young Thug been slanging iron out there, mother. Is it true? What you gonna say? Or you gonna get locked up? I ain't gonna lie, man. But let's watch this video of Young Thug update. This video says he's coming home. And, you know, we definitely gotta get Thug to come home. For sure. Most definitely. You feel what I'm saying? Into it.
So at this point in time, is it fair to Mr. Williams for you to have another bite at the apple? We don't want the state to go ahead and continue to keep investigating an individual based on evidence that a court has suppressed. So that's kind of where I am.
You can tell Thug already got the news. So apparently this Thug coming in afterward. You feel me? And you could tell just by the way he moved, he got the news already. And I bet you know who gave him the news, y'all? Just take a guess. You feel me? It's gonna be whoever walked him in. And 9 times out of 10 it was this dude right here. You know your homeboy told on you now, right? You know your homeboy home. You know that, right? Thug walking in there like, bro, you lying, bro. You ain't for real, you feel me? You get in there, see all the paper that, damn, Sergio came home, he went home? Oh, for Alfred P? Who Alfred? Who that is? I'm so confused. This the first time, I feel like they just be creating little pleas when they just want to do little stuff like, Gunna, we want you to go home, but we gonna create some type of plea to where you feel like it ain't you telling, but you telling. And we just gonna call it Alfred. Why? Cause my daughter, she pregnant and she finna name her son Alfred. Shout out to him. Crazy, man. I'm telling y'all. We just gotta adjust all the new.
What's up with it doing, Integrity TV? Tap in, tap in. It might be hope for Young Thug after all. Looks like the prosecutor was using illegal means. Top chain evidence against Young Thug. And the judge ain't going for it.
Say it ain't so.
If Judge Newkirk has already suppressed the marijuana on that under the same analysis, okay, then why wouldn't the rest of the stuff that you took be suppressible at that point in time and free the poisonous tree?
Your Honor, again, the
judge gonna get to work now. Come on now, you feel me? It ain't safe for the state either. Judge mean business. He in the hold up. So if you got this and that, how you separate this from then suppress that right there, and then you feel what I'm saying? You whip that up. How you did that? You feel me?
It's just stutter shit about the gaslighting deflect from their own, but man, this is the proof that Thug lawyer found the state acquired evidence about him renting a car in Big Nut.
You got to be in the right place and space to begin with, to have the authority to search the house to begin with.
Okay.
Mr. Steele and his motions asked for suppression of anything that was taken in the house.
For real.
So marijuana and anything else that was the basis of that. So that's fruit of the poisonous tree. He's argued that all throughout his motion. He's argued that. And so Judge Newkirk, by implication, had to consider it as part of his ruling. So you asking me to kind of, okay, well, the marijuana's over here, that's fine, but he didn't suppress the other stuff, we can still use it. That's not the way I interpret this particular scenario.
I think you should throw everything away, right, guys?
And interpret the law related to search and seizure of this particular item.
If I may, the distinction is that there was a good faith basis for...
Who had faith? What faith? Who was praying? Stop lying. Who had faith? Faith in who?
Obtaining the search warrant and for getting the search warrant.
You had faith to search? Ain't no way. Most people have faith in their future. You had faith to search. Ain't no way. Take that little mask off the little mic right there. Cover your face with it. Just do that.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all hear that? They had search warrants on a good faith basis, not signed off from a lawyer. Gunna, man, you was coming home. Why this man tell, man? You was coming home.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever bro is, he kind of do have a point. Like, Gunna, I don't know when the trial was set for, but I know it's set for like next year or something. So even if Gunna was to wait for the trial date, which I don't believe Gunna would receive anything more harsh than what he was already looking at, which is time served and probably got to do extra probation. Because if he wasn't capable of those things happening, it wouldn't have happened in the first place. You feel me? He just made it happen a little bit sooner than it was gonna happen if he didn't do this. If he didn't do this, he was gonna have to pipe out a little bit, then probably would have still got the same offer. But now that he did this, he get to go home a couple months earlier. Probably, you feel me, depending on how far they plan on pushing it back. Probably got out a lot earlier. But that's all you did it for? Just to come home earlier? Fam.
Time served, that man, you was coming home. But unfortunately, you was all they needed for them to establish that YXL was a criminal organization and gang. And the Young Thug was the leader. And your boy Walter Murphy sealed the deal saying they started YSL in 2012, man. They said,
I ain't gonna count. Why is they just at Young Thug like that? Like, they just at my boy. That's crazy.
That prosecutorial misconduct to the side, we got these boys. And before I took a closer look at Young Thug trial, I was thinking at the time, well, it might be a wise thing for his defense team to take the best deal on the table. And if he didn't, Gunna be subpoenaed to testify. And we was watching the death of a dynasty in real time, the downfall of King Slime. Fuck you talking about? Shit, as I'm seeing, if it's a will, it's a way. Through every dark night, it's a brighter day, you hear me? And I think Thug go walk. I think he go wiggle up out of there. But next time y'all with gang now, look to the right and left of yourself. Cause them niggas around you might be solid as wet tissue. Worst case scenario, he gotta do that state time, you know, so free the slime and what's left of YSL. You know, the ones that didn't tell. Gunna said he getting his record expunged after his community service, so they'll never ask him about this case again. So let me know in the comments. Do you think Young Thug got a chance to beat the state of Georgia in a court of law due to prosecutorial misconduct? Or is he in too deep? Did Gunna kick him on the ground while he was down and Walter put the nail in the coffin?
I ain't gonna lie. On the fact, I mean, answering the question, do I feel Young Thug has a chance? Obviously, I'm gonna answer yes. You always have a chance. Now, is the chance kind of slimmer after Gunna just basically said yes and yes and yes? You know, a lot of things is left for Young Thug to clean up. Nah, it depends on how he coming through. But from what I just heard right here, bro, it sounds like Gunna really ain't have to take that specifically. You feel me? But hey, you know, he his own man and he gonna make his own decisions. But I just don't like the fact that I see people are adding rules on what telling really is, fam. Ain't no rules to this, fam. If you told, you told. Now, if you told for a reason because that's what you had to do, yes, you agreed to be cooperative. You feel me? Which means I agree to tell. You feel what I'm saying? So don't say, nah, I was there cooperating. I was doing what I had to do. No, you was doing what you had to do. And what you had to do was tell. You feel me? So let's not try to beat around the bush and say, I was seeing something like somebody said, if Young Thug ain't say he told, that mean he ain't tell. So we got to wait for the person he told on to say he told, for everybody to be like, yeah. Oh, hell no. We ain't wait for everybody 6ix9ine told on to say he told for us to be like, he a rat. Nah, yeah, nah. Just seeing it, first quarter, you came home, all that, rat. Straight up, we ain't waiting. But now it's rules and stipulations on people we dislike, you feel me? And that's just, I ain't vibing with that, straight up. But it is what it is though, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm out there with that. Clock out, black out it. Just what up.